Hello and welcome back to Media Addicts. Today on the music review, Kaci and Dylan rock out to Attila's Guilty Pleasure and Set It Off's Duality.
Hi, I'm Dylan Lowery.
And I'm Kaci Elwell.
And this is Media Addicts Music Review.
Today we are reviewing Guilty Pleasure by Attila and Duality by Set It Off.
Attila's Guilty Pleasure is pretty much like the rest of their albums. It's kind of a we don't care, we do what we want, party boy kind of thing, but it's metalcore. So it's not like, it's kind of like modern rap, but with screaming and like hard bass chords. And that's kind of what Attila is, and I really like it.
This is the first time I ever listened to them. So I don't really have anything to compare their new album to, but I really liked it. And like you said, each song that's been released has its kind of, you could say what you want about me, I don't care, kind of feel to it.
Mm-hmm. And the album comes out in November 24th, which it's not even out yet. It's a great song, or a great album. My favorite song is Proving Grounds by Attila. It's kind of the I don't care. It has a lot of choice words in it, like being with another man's women, so to speak. It's good, and if you're into that kind of music, it's awesome. And it does have like a modern rap feel to it, like the things in it. It's kind of like partying, drinking, stuff like that. But it's like screaming. It's good. I like it.
My favorite song that's been released so far would have to be Hate Me, which is the latest one that's been released, which is a lot like Proving Grounds. It has a lot of, like you said, choice words in it, but I really liked it.
It definitely does, like, in some songs, like modern, kind of like the choice words do ruin it, but doesn't really hinder the song, I don't think. It kind of makes it what it is, the I don't care, be who you want, do what you want kind of people they are. Especially their singer. I follow him on like every social media thing, and he's that kind of person. It's not kind of like a stage thing. So it's really good. And they're kind of the band in general is just like, it's amazing. I like them. Out of 5 stars, I would give it a 5.
I would probably give it a 4.5 since it's not normally what I listen to, but I did like it a lot.
And the same with me. It's actually what I normally listen to. Attila is one of my favorite bands. I listen to them daily, and they did very well on Guilty Pleasure, and it was good. So our second album is Set It Off, well, Duality by Set It Off. What did you think about it?
I think that lyrically, like their previous albums, it was fantastic. They definitely put a lot of thought into what they write about. Each song had its own meaning to it and behind it. I think it was executed really well. Cody Carson's voice, I think, is amazing, as are all the other members of the band. They are very good at what they do. I think a lot of people didn't like this new album because of the pop kind of vibe you get from it, but some of their songs, like Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, which is my favorite, definitely still has that punk kind of feel to it.
Set Off kind of reminds me of a boy band. I don't really see them as the punk band they are, but when I listen to them, you get that punk feel. They're not my usual listen to, but it still wasn't a bad album. My favorite song of the album was NME, which means no more something. I don't know.
Excuses.
Excuses. There we go. It's a good song. It's pretty much what it sounds, but it has that punk pop kind of feel, and it's not my normal listen, but it doesn't hinder the album at all. It's a very good album.
Overall, I think I'd give it a 5 out of 5 stars.
I would give it a 4 because not my usual listen to, but it was still a very good album. The reason I would give it a 4 is I don't really like his voice that well. Like it just like throws it off. Like his singing voice is good, but his normal like I guess regular like voice when he's not doing the chorus is kind of just throws it off for me because it doesn't sound very good. It kind of reminds me of Ronnie Radke from Falling Rivers.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. What was your favorite song off the album?
Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, because it definitely has that punk feel to it.
It gives off like a cool like I don't know. the song was good, but the name just sounds cooler than the actual song did. Kind of like, oh, this song wasn't as good as I thought it was.
I liked it. I thought that lyrically it fit it really well.
They're like one of those bands where you can listen to when you're upset, and they bring the best, like, they
Yeah.
give you better feelings, and it's wonderful. So this has been Media Addicts. I'm Dylan Lowery.
And I'm Kaci Elwell.